Hi guys, today I want to talk about intros and outros, mostly intros, because 2 days ago I had a session with my student and he asked me how actually I do my intros. So basically, what I do, especially if I do Goa Trance or Psytrance, I do intros and outros exactly in the end of my entire arrangement process. So I never start with, building an intro because in my opinion it doesn't make any sense. First, what I like to do, I like to start with create my bass, so kick and bass, percussion and so on. Then I do my melodies. I create some melodies, everything here. I start always in session view and then I coming into arrangement view. And after that, if I have this done, I start always here, somewhere here on here, to leave space for intro. Of course, you don't have to do anything here because we have a lot of space here. So that's how I like to start with kick and bass, with percussion, to create some good, good loops, and then I can, recombine these loops into some good arrangement. So if I have, for example, this done, and let's say I'm really happy about what I've done here, because it's pretty much entire track, then I gonna have amazing elements to create good intro, which actually will be in good connection to what I actually done here. So, for example, this is my track Pulsaris. It's actually track which I made doing everything except one asset is coming from Pulsaris preset pack by SETI project. So if you want it, just grab it from my store, JaraLucaStudio.com. But I want to show you one moment of this track. And this moment I used into my intro. Check this out. Okay, so check this out. I will do solo. So I was what I was what I was thinking before I actually did this. Check, maybe let's check first my intro and then I will tell you how I actually done it. Everything makes sense actually. So what I've done, I what I like to do, maybe first how to calculate how much space you're supposed to leave for your intros. So basically, you can always think in numbers like 8, 16, or 32 bars. If you want to do very short intro, do 8 bars. Keep 8 bars. So 8 bars will end just here. So it will be very, very fast. What I usually do 16 bar intro or 32 bars. So here we have 32 bars of intro. And for example, if you have some great breakdowns, I know that in Goa Trance some old school guys, they can't even imagine how we can have breakdowns in the track, but I love it and I will do it always. I don't fucking care. So if I have this, for example, I can try to find something what I can take from this breakdown and put it in my intro. So I took this. It's basically bass line. Then I took this melody, but I used acid for it. Because I really like how it sounds. So I place it here. So that's why they sounds really good together. Look. Here there is some arpeggio, something which is going left right, to create some very nice psychedelic effect. Here is this melody. Basically, it's something which is here also. I took it and I just added to my intro, and it works amazing. What about here? The kick and bass and percussions. So as you can see here, I have this kind of kicks. And here it's kind of like a breakbeat. Maybe not breakbeat, but it's different kind of, kick and snare patterns. Then I slowly adding some percussion elements like open hat. Then to create some tension, I brought that close hats and snare. And here, as you can see, the kick from this went into this, into regular 4x4 kick and bass, to prepare my listener that the beat is gonna come soon. And then I create even more tension using kick rolls. And here I love to use white noise, and I think everyone's supposed to use white noise to create tension, to make an uplift and downlift, like so. It helps us to emphasize what actually is going on. Okay, so that's actually only one method. What you can do, you can choose different melodies. You can even, you don't have to, for example, use bassline here. You can just use pads, for example. Even what I did in the past, I just found some very good preset of the pad, and I just used one note of my root note of my track to create some nice, nice ambience, let's say. And then I was trying to find some good solution to create intro. What else you can do? Let me, for example, switch into other projects. So this is my another unreleased track. It's basically it's called The First Ray, and the intro here looks like this. Let me play it. Very easy intro. Okay, so here, what I did it in the easiest possible way. So what I did here, I added my bass line, but this bass, it has automation on utility to create, uplift by gain, and also there is auto filter, as you can see here, and it's opening the high frequencies. So see, look, so it's slowly, there is low frequency and it's slowly opening. So that's why you need to always try automation with auto filters, EQ, and so on. And then here there is no kick. But you can actually even take this kick drum here and do exactly the same as I did here with this auto filter. So you can open kick and bass like so with auto filter. It's very, very good. So for example, I will take it like so. So basically what I want to show you, so what you have to do if you are in the intro auto filter, so you can just switch it into high pass. I will take some reso up. And now let's say we're starting this intro, and now here is 8 bars. So what you can do, you can just do this. So that's the one way. That's the one way on the high pass filter, but you can also change it into low pass filter. So it will be opposite actually. So you can open like so. Let me take it like so maybe. That's how you can use kick and bass, and you can create some nice automation using auto filter or just EQ. And here what I used the same melody, which is actually gonna start just after my intro. So let me just find it. Is this? Let me see. Okay. So here, what I did, I opened the cutoff. So because the filter was closed, and I was slowly opening for 8 bars, and then I did some uplift and downlift on the filter. And after that, after 16 bars, my melody into this melody, kick and bass just came in. Plus open hat. So that's how you can do very, very easily. Of course, there is some other effect. So for example, here I just added some percussion loop. So it was actually something like this. But I added something which is unreleased yet. This is my hallucinizer. It's giving amazing effect. Look at this. And I just add some panning. So now we have something like this. And here I add some another effects I create in operator here. And as you can see, I left one bar. I added crash here to emphasize this, that something is gonna happen now. And then I cut the bass, because here we had a bass. I cut it and I came back with kick and bass. And also I added the crash, but also I added the kick drum. Look. And what I did in the outro, check this out. That was the intro. And outro sounds like this. Look, it's almost the same. It's almost the same. Look at this. You can actually even bring here some kick rolls to even emphasize this ending. So, you know, the world is yours, guys. So if you just don't know how to create intro, first try to create the track and try to use something which will be very useful to create intro or outro. So here the only difference is that I used pad. And that's it. And it's exactly the same. And also I didn't add any percussion, because here we have also some percussion in the intro. Yeah, only actually hi-hats, only hi-hats. So you can make it for many different ways. There are also tracks which starting just like this. Yeah, but it's, you know, in Goa Trance and Psytrance, it's something really uncommon. I have only one track which starts just from the kick. It's okay, but yeah, it's basically good to have some small intro, even 16 bars. It's okay. What else I can say? You can create in intros. You can add, for example, some speech from let's say from some movies or something like this. Plus, for example, some pads and some effects which is going around. And then maybe with some, I don't know, with some other effects, you can do some uplifts, like, I don't know, reverse crashes or something, to came into kick and bass. There's actually a lot of different variation what you can do in your arrangement in doing intros and outros. But what I always like to do, I always trying to find melodies which I'm going to use in my intros. And there is one more trick I want to show you. For example, what we can do, because I use this melody with only opening the filter. But we can, I will just duplicate it. I will do, I don't know, something like this. Okay, and what you also can do, and it's really, really cool in Ableton Live, you can use auto filter, change it into bandpass mode, go somewhere in the middle, and now what we're gonna do, we need to deactivate it here. I will stretch it a little bit. So here my intro is gonna be finished, right? So I turn on device on auto filter. So I create automation, and now I want to bring LFO amount. Let's check with 10%, and I will take rate down. So let's check this now. Check this out. And here, and in this last bar, I would actually turn it off and check this out. And here, what you can do, you can even create here this automation even better. Do something more. Okie dokie, guys. I hope it will help some of you, because it's that what I do for 12 years, almost actually 13 years in my music production, and it always works. If you want to learn Goa Trance arrangement from start to finish, check out JaraLucaStudio.com and check out my Goa Trance course from A to Z. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you next week. I'm trying to be more consistent, and I'm trying to make video every week, and let's see, I hope it will happen. If you like this video, guys, and if you want to support me, put comment Goa under this video, so it will help YouTube algorithm to put my videos into more people like you, so more people could learn from these videos. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, hit the like button, and see you in next videos. Bye bye.